Hi guys, Rob from Mitten State Bushcraft again. Hey, my Bucksaw seemed to be a little bit of a hit with people. I've gotten a lot of private messages about how I done it. It's pretty simple actually. I mean, the only things that were bought were a Fisker's 24-inch blade and some hardware, like I said. Now, it's not as fancy as like a Boreal 21 saw, but if you're into crafting or stuff, you know, like that, you might want to try to make one. Basically what I did was, here's the crossbar, and you'll notice I drilled in the center and I put some dowel pins, okay, and they're glued in with Gorilla Glue. It's nothing really fancy, you know. There's a notch for your windlass. I took the handles and found the centers on 4 sides. So this is the center for the wing nut to hold the blade. This is center for the paracord that goes through, and then I found the center in which the crossbar will pin into. So basically that's what it looks like. And then you just take it. I think it might be easier to do the crossbar first. You know, it's all loose. Can you see me down here okay? Alright. So, without having a workbench to work on, this might be a little bit more difficult. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, governor. Well, like I said, it's probably a little bit more cumbersome than a Boreal 21 saw or one of those Sven saws. And it's probably not for everybody, and that's okay. I had fun making it, and it works. I've cut an awful lot of wood with it since I made it. I'm always chopping something. I just did some rounds for some Christmas gifts. Kids wanted to make some homemade Christmas gifts, and there's one side. Being stubborn. Whew. I'd have made the bloopers if I fell over in the snow, huh? Everybody would have got a laugh at that. So basically tighten the wing nuts. Get them nice and tight. Oh, don't do that. Get them nice and tight. Now the secret to it, that blade tension is going to be that windlass, okay? And you're going to want to wind that windlass really, really tight. So I'm going to wind it this way. And that's what's going to keep the saw together. Actually, we should wind it this way. Watch your fingers when you're doing this too, because you get this thing tight and then it wants to take off like one of those propellers on one of those model airplanes you built as a kid. It'll hurt. Whack your knuckle. You'll probably develop some new filthy words, especially in this cold weather. Ooh, like that, see? Yeah, you don't want to do that. Don't be dumb like Rob. Alright, like I said in my first video, I've been told when you think it's tight, it's not. So you want to tighten it, and you want to be careful, obviously. You don't want to snap the string, 'cause that's not going to be good. But you definitely want it tight. And I can't go much more than this. So I'm going to leave it right there. And you see the blade tension's pretty tight. It's locked in. It's not moving. So if you're interested in making one of these Bucksaws and you really want to know the specs on it, shoot me a private message or something like that, and I will measure this out for you and give you the specs. It's really simple, I think. I don't really think you need to ask me the specs. You figure out the length of the blade, how high you want the saw, and what the crossbar's got to be to get enough tension on this blade so you can tension enough to cut. So with that said, this has been Rob with Mitten State Outdoors. Get outside.